For Capitol Hill Republicans today, Trump red hats are the fashion.
This as Vice President-elect Mike Pence heads the Trump transition in New York. Amid speculation, the president-elect will name his Secretary of State. Conservative former UN Ambassador John Bolton is said to be a candidate, so is Rudy Giuliani. Meanwhile, House Speaker Paul Ryan was renominated by a unanimous vote of House Republicans. Ryan, who fretted for a year that Trump was not conservative enough, vowed quick action.
We're on the same page with our president-elect. I talk with Donald Trump virtually every single day.
A dramatic show of unity by a party that many thought had been divided and damaged by Donald Trump.
And as President-elect Trump works to fill positions in his administration, there are plenty of Michigan names in the mix. But in the purging of Mike Rogers, a former Michigan congressman widely considered to be on the short list for CIA director, that was a shocker today. Let's get to Mara McDonald, who is live downtown with more of the inside scoop here. Mara.
Good evening to you, Devin, and you're right. When that hit this morning, it was a whoa moment. I mean, I don't know one Michigan GOP type who didn't think Rogers was going to get tapped to be CIA director. That said, there are still plenty of names in the mix.
Shakeups in Washington as the Trump team continues its purge of Chris Christie supporters. Big among those supporters, former Michigan Congressman Mike Rogers, who as late as yesterday was being considered for CIA director.
It's a very simple decision. It's all about loyalty. Did you support me? Did you support me when I needed you to support me? Were you on board very early on?
Rogers was all of those things, but also too much of a Christie fan. So now that he's seemingly out of the mix, the next potential Michigander for an administration post is former Congressman and gubernatorial candidate Pete Hoekstra.
Looking for Michigan, he's probably going to be our top contender for a good spot.
Hoekstra's strength is intelligence and national security. And then there's Ronna Romney McDaniel, Michigan's chair of the state GOP and niece of Mitt. She's very high on the short list to be the chair of the National Republican Committee. It's a big job, and she would only be the second woman in RNC history for the chair position if it's offered.
Ronna's a dynamo. Ronna gets along with everybody. She stays on task. She stays on focus. And this has been a really, really tough election, and there's a lot of rattling going on, and she just focused forward, on ahead, eyeing the prize, victory.
Back here live, and don't forget about those ambassadorships either. Those go to party loyalists and big donors, of which there are several here. Devin, and the other big news out of D.C. today, Ben Carson says he's not really interested in a cabinet position.
Yeah, because his name's been thrown around a lot over this last week or so. Mara, back to Ronna Romney. I imagine it is not lost on the national Republican picture that Michigan went Trump's way, and that was a presumed win for Clinton. That says something, I suppose, to Republican leadership about what she's done here.
I think so. I think that she looks like she came out here and hustled. I think it doesn't hurt that there's a Romney in that name, too, that it could perhaps tweak her uncle's nose. So I think there are a variety of benefits here, but you also have to remember she has young children. And, I don't know. I don't know if that's offered, whether she's going to take it.
Good question. Yeah, all right. Mara McDonald for us with some really interesting things to ponder here as we move forward.